It is necessary to hold the violin so that you are comfortable at all times. Pianists don't have to hold up their instrument. The violinist has to hold it at all times, and it's important to know how the violin is actually held. And many students don't even realize it. They play automatically and sometimes struggle in certain areas because they're not aware of how they're actually holding the instrument. The violin sits on the collarbone, not as is commonly thought on the shoulder. The violin sits on the collarbone and should be placed directly in front of your eyes. Your eyes and nose are looking down the fingerboard directly at the scroll. In this manner, the elbow has to be placed well under the instrument. The violin is sitting on the fleshy part of the thumb, and the chin is holding it here on the chin rest. The elbow, being well under the instrument, then arches the left hand so that the fingertips are rounded. And this is critical because when the hand is in this position, the fingertip will rotate fully and produce the beautiful sound that you want to produce when you eventually get into the vibrato stage. It is also necessary for intonation because the hand is moving. There's an interplay of parts, I must add, because sometimes when we're moving, your chin is down. Sometimes it's simply sitting in the hand. And so we play like that. Now, I'm not at any time gripping the neck of the violin. So the basic position of the violin is sitting on the collarbone, eyes and nose forward down the fingerboard. I personally do not use a shoulder rest. In my opinion, the shoulder rest actually puts the arm and the position of the violin in out of position, actually, because the fingertips are no longer in this position. The violin doesn't sit on the shoulder. I personally don't use it, and I think it's good to say that no great violinist of past or present, I'm talking Heifetz, Milstein, Chrysler, Szigeti, who had a very long neck, very tall man, and more contemporary violins, Isaac Stern, Itzhak Perlman, Peke Zuckerman, Anne-Sophie Mutter. The best players do not use a shoulder rest, and it's for good reason, because only without a shoulder rest does the violin become part of you. It's part of your body. It's like holding a child in your hand. And you develop that personal tone, the sound with the hand arched like this, that is distinctive of every great artist.